Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is 7 Days to Die. It's day 222, which, it's quite a long way forward from where you caught up with me last time around. And we are back on the server again, and we're in the frankly enormous network of tunnels that is underneath the town that we've been conquering for the last couple of 100 days. And part of the reason that the game has moved forward so much is obviously if anybody is playing, it moves time forwards. And so while I might not be the most advanced character on the server by a long way, in fact I may even be the lowest level character on the server, given the amount of time that I've actually been here, there has been an enormous amount of progress. So right now we're approaching the bunker where an awful lot of activity happened in the recordings that you've seen, and the entire thing has been rebuilt from the ground up. You might have seen the initial planning work that was done to get the bunker up to the next level, but I'll give you a quick tour of that, and that's going to be the theme for today. Is a little quick tour. Let's have a look here. So this is the basement. The basement, which is this is where people stick their bedrolls. If all else fails, this is where you want to come out. And we're actually only just below surface at this point. In fact, that might even be surface level. You go up a level, however, and this is most definitely where the action has happened in the past. I say in the past because everybody's moved on. And if you stick with me, I'll show you where people have moved on to. So yes, this is the supply level, and here you can find just about anything that your heart desires. I mean, do you need a gun? Then look no further. And I've been specialising in pistols, and you know what? I'm going to swap over for this slightly nicer one here, because there are several people on the server who like nothing better than a bit of an explore to go and find the absolute best gear in the game, and frankly, I'm quite happy to let them do so. In order for the amount of stuff that's shared going on, it's really quite helpful. But yeah, you want an outfit. See, look, this is supposed to be a very clever kind of like you want a piece of rocket work, you want some ammunition. Obviously, the ammunition, not so much at the moment. But here's and that's the point, is it's probably for the first 100 or so days, maybe even a little more than that. Everyone was focused around working out of the bunker here. We've done quite nicely. It's quite a splendid building. If we head on up to the top floor, away do we go with the iron bars, and we've got glasswork and plants. It's quite splendid. Actually, it lacks something of a purpose, perhaps, but no matter. And this is the day 7 kind of hideout area that most people still use on day 7 for when the zombie horde gets just a little rowdy. But what you're looking at here is the forest that we've planted in order to make sure that we've always got a supply of wood readily available, and the farm area, which grows, well, everything. Right, it's fantastic. As you can see, lately people have been working gradually to replace all of the road with brick tile instead, just because it looks nicer. So we are here in the kind of the top corner of the town. And you can see already that some of the neighbouring buildings have been taken over and are gradually being redeveloped. Depending on where you look, some buildings are a little bit further ahead than others, and we'll go for a wander around town and see exactly where everybody's up to. I'm on quite a quiet time, actually. There's not many people on right now, and that's a good thing, because they'll be interrupting me with questions about what's my latest grand scheme, because I do have a tendency to issue grand schemes. Now below, before we move on, what you'll see is a defensible area where the zombies are actually supposed to get in. So if you see that like a tiny kind of strip of spiked area down there, it's because we don't put defences outside. Concrete, we're at the point where concrete blocks are actually relatively straightforward to replace. It's not like they're complicated to replace at the best of times, but we've got that much concrete that we can replace it more or less any time we like. Steady, don't throw yourself off the flipping thing, your leg's already sprained. Replacing a couple of bits of concrete every morning is not a problem. So we've designed the base in such a way, or I designed the base in such a way that the bad uns would be able to get in, and then we fix it up afterwards. Far more interesting to have potential jeopardy than live in utter security at all times. There we go. Here's obviously this is last night's rather pitiful invasion force here. Jar of honey, very nice. Thank you very much. I don't know what happened to them. I guess they had a heart attack or something. You know, too much cholesterol in their diet has kind of put paid to them. Anyway, here's Jacob's Mr. Jacobine, Zero Jake, whatever name he's trading as at the moment. I mean, that's quite bold in having your bedroll on the ground floor where you've got a flipping enormous door open, and I'm not sure how he actually gets to a different floor. He's obviously got something going on, but he's rebuilt all of this, and that's jolly pleasant. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he's planning to do with that, but clearly work is ongoing, even if it is all out of concrete. Now, one of the things with the bunker itself is the outside still needs dressing. One of my fundamentals when it comes to actually building anything in the game is make it look nice. As much as concrete or steel reinforced concrete, yes, it will keep you safe. It's not the most attractive thing you can build out of. I mean, naked concrete on its own can be pretty cool. Right, here we go. So anyway, this is Haze and Dark Fibers Tavern and Art Gallery. Beautiful. They don't have the widest variety of art in their collection, but they do have quite the collection. And I did a tour of this building not so long ago, and what I can tell you without breaking a sweat is it's enormous. It is a network of tunnels and rooms, and I get lost. So for those who have actually built these things, I apologise for not going into enormous amounts of depth in my exploration. But I'll stick my head in the door and we'll see where we're up to. So this is still Haze and Dark Fibers building here. And as you can see, they've built bridge work over to their neighbour. Have they left a path through all these spikes? Here we go. So who's in here? Do we know who's in here? Danny. No, I'm not entirely sure of Danny. I don't know a Danny on this. So mind you, looks like this place has seen better days. It has been a little bit beaten up. Okay, well, I'm going to put this down to being a work in progress or a semi-abandoned work in progress. And the reason it's probably semi-abandoned is the frenetic levels of activity that the first couple of weeks of the server being open generated. Threw up quite a lot of these, huge buildings. There were people on the server 24 hours a day. As you can see, right now, there are 3 of us here. This is just hello there. Have I got a friend? Yeah, I hear you. Switch to machine with the shooting. Are you dead yet? No? Thank you. Bit of water. Marvellous. Yeah, a huge amount of activity at the very start of the server's life, and then as people achieved more and more and got more and more confident and comfortable in the apocalypse, they've kind of moved on. They'll be back, I'm sure. Oh, hello, doggy. Come on, play catch the bullet. no, no, no. Yes, yes. Enough? No, want some more. Want some more, want some more. And you've done. Not so much with the accuracy of shooting there, but hey, it got the job done eventually. What have we got? 1, 2. Dogs usually spawn in pairs. No, look, learn to aim, man. I mean, it makes a very big difference. I'm getting reports that the new tunnel is now complete, and we'll probably take a look at that in another episode. Let's finish this guy. And down. There we are. The amount of damage I'm doing with my pistola here is not particularly magnificent. I'm still working on it. There we go. Oh, hold on, he's not done yet. Oh, he is now. Right, good. Okay. And given that I'm virtually the only person on the in town at present, I'm able to trigger all of these interluding zombies who want to keep me away from doing a guided tour for you. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Thank you. And you stay down, down, stay down. Hey, big lad, come here. Staggering out of the Winchester. I imagine the number of towns that are built in 7 days, virtually all of them have a Winchester somewhere. No, go away with your rubbish sandwiches. Okay, one thing I should point out is actually the server settings here. We've got everything is just like one above normal in terms of difficulty. But the days are double length, so a day lasts 2 hours. It means you get more nighttime, but it also means you get more daytime. Now, how that manifests itself in terms of gameplay is it means you get way more safe time in order to, go out and scavenge and build and the rest of it. So you get good acceleration along those lines. But on the downside, this is Vargans, isn't it? Yeah. So this is Vargan's building, and he's built the entire thing out of sheet steel, the toughest material you're likely to come across. And look at all of this! And he's built himself a rather enormous vending area. Quite the capitalist with his little work desk there. Splendid. Well, that's fun. And then in case, and this is what I was actually alluding to, is that one of the downsides of playing with double-length days is things only respawn every they respawn much slower. There you go, that would have been a more coherent way to say it. It means you get slightly fewer 7 nights, 7th night. Night sevens. There, that's what people call it. Which increases your survivability, but at the same time you get less scavenging opportunities. And the fact that I was able to scavenge anything there at all is very much an indicator of the drop in activity. There's a dog. There's a couple of spider fellas. I've got 300 rounds of ammunition. Let's dance. Yeah, you felt it. Spider fellas take too much of a kicking for my taste. Yeah. Okay, zoom out, reload. The dog's got a whiff of me. I'd like to deal with that first, given it's the most dangerous thing in this collective. There we are. I mean, they're all dangerous. But the dog you don't want to get bitten by because you'll get instantly infected. And plus I think it's an infection plus stun they do. Come on, die. Just. Yes, that's the other thing. Spider zombies are particularly resilient. I'm not sure this one's Addy. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, splendid. The rest of the townsfolk there asking whether I need a hand. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, hello, it's a cop. Hey, hello, cheerio. She done enough. Yeah, have it. Oh, yeah, should have timed it so that Officer Spewy Law there didn't have his stomach on full recharge. Right, let's get rid of these chaps. Just look, I want to go and show people my really special factory that I'm building. And we're not going to be able to do that if I'm having to dance with all of the associated zombie folk in town. There you go. Let's put this big lad down. Come on, down. Keep moving. Right. Okay. Now it's time to tackle the law. No. Your timing is right off. Yeah. What do you think about that? That was supposed to be me deftly sidestepping there, but evidently that wasn't the case. Right, come on, get down, get die. Oh yeah. Oh, no exploding for you, sunshine. What have you got? More 9mm rounds, thank you very much, and a pistol. Excellent. Much obliged to you, hero of the revolution, mostly sane. Right, moving on. So yeah, there we go. So that was Vargan's rather magnificent, rather magnificent shop. Vargan set off at a sprint when the server started, and did rather well out of it. And here we go over into the shopping district. So we got here, what's that? There you got the bookstore, and then there's the gun store. Yeah, I mean, the aim was that everybody takes over a building in town and tries to make it all safe and very lovely for future generations. And as you can see, there are plenty of situations vacant. Now, the town itself is split in two. We have the red zone, as it's called, to the south of the wall that we are coming up on now. Here we go. Here is the wall, and then we have the green zone. Oh no! See, this is the wall they started building before having received instruction. See, look. So we're in the red zone now. That's the wall that has started being built. And if we head up towards the factory here, I'll show you the wall design that I've been working on. Now, the wall design itself is only designed on one side at the moment. I haven't finished both sides in a design sense. But hello, who's that? That's all right. It's a friendly. So here we go. This is the wall design. There you go. See, look, that looks foreboding, does it not? You know, it makes you feel like the team that have gone into designing this have some vague idea of what they're about. And then you can go up onto the catwalk here and patrol it accordingly with barbed wire for any spider zombies who really want to make a mess of themselves. Yeah, and this wall, it will stretch from mountain to mountain when it's complete. I'm not really working on it at the moment. I've got other fish that I am attempting to fry in my George Foreman grill. Surely that's fish you're attempting to grill then. Details. Anyway, this is my lot. Okay, so this is my my block, my city block, my area that I'm. You get the drift. And this bit all busted. Not even looked at it yet. I don't think I've even been inside it. But here's the road that we extend out to the side of. The section, however, that I have been working on is over here. Now, this is what is lovingly referred to as the factory. Where shall I start? I'm overheating. It is in the hot area of town, and that's, you know, that can be quite unpleasant. Let's show you the bit that, you know, that actually looks good. Let's do that to start with. So the first thing that I'm doing, and you'll notice that thematically it's quite similar to the outer wall we just looked at, but this is kind of a more developed appearance. And again, like the bunker itself, this is designed so that if zombies want to punch through the outside, they are welcome to do so. There's nothing here that can't be replaced. So yeah, so this is the front entrance here, and well, it's an entrance, let's say, and we're taking a kind of a Roman design. Have I got any? There we go. That's what we want. Drink some of that. Keep yourself cool and hydrated. Yeah, and yeah. So we're taking a Roman-ish design architecturally on the inside, and you'll see what I mean when I have a look. This is the point at which you all kind of go, dude, you clearly know absolutely nothing about architecture. So once you're on the inside here, this will be basically just a separated wall, so an outer perimeter wall, if you like. Zombie and chums trying to come through there, we've got them covered. Also, if I trot up this staircase here, for some reason I'm very excited by metal stairs at the moment. We also have stare down on any zombies that are causing any trouble. The whole hope, well, the intention, the aim, is that Mr. Zack and his gathered dignitaries will attempt to punch through at the main gate. That's the hope. And then it will be roofed like this. I mean, it is like a quick tip here, chums. If you want to build a building that looks good, don't just use one material. As much as this brick texture is really quite nice, you do too much of it in one go, it starts to look a bit rubbish. So you need to punctuate it with a different kind of material if you want your design to look in any way good. Thank you very much. That was a broadcast from the Don't Let Your Buildings Look Too Flippin' Samey corporation. Yes, so yeah, as you can see, look, to illustrate, you know, the difference in light caused by the ceiling lights that I've got here breaks up the texture a little bit, but even so, it's just a repeated texture. But yeah, let's go look at the drawbridge. See, I've got a plan. We're working through it. There we are. Right. So when this is down, see, that's the other thing that I tried to achieve with this front entrance here is that when the drawbridge is down, it is absolutely flush with the floor, and when it's up, it's flush with the ceiling. Thank you very much, despite a little bit of clipping, because it just looks like it's designed to go in there. Anyway, at night time, you will obviously, you know, raise the drawbridge, and any zombies going, oh, I'm going to smash that door in, because there's nothing zombies like better than smashing a door in. They fall into the spiky pit. Oh no, they've fallen into the spiky pit, and then we go deal with them. Now, as I was saying, the Roman-esque design is that these brick walls will extend around the perimeter. The building at the end there that is currently a complete shambles is going to be rebuilt to be kind of a high peak point, and that's where the factory itself will sit. Over here will be a smaller kind of workshop villa kind of a design, I mean, to keep with the Roman motif. So all of this, once we're brick walled in around the perimeter here, we'll have gardens betwixt wall and inner centre area bit. Okay, villa. Let's call it the villa for the moment. And the villa itself should be lower than the outside wall. So to the outsider, it might just look like it's a solid building, but on the inside, it's not a solid building. So that's just a secret between you and me. And then no, let's show the spiky pit first. Are we? Yeah, we are cool enough. We'll put the helmet back on. Lights, please. Lights, please. Thank you. So this, as you can tell, work in progress. So this is underneath the drawbridge. Anyone coming through there is going to find themselves rudely shot in the face. Yeah, that's a thing that's going to happen to them. They're not going to like it much. But then we go into this, the underside of the villa here, and what that will be is it will continue to go down vertically. So there will be multiple floors underground. So for doing stuff like forge work and the stuff like that, then you've got you've got somewhere to get that done. And, you know, I've kind of dug out a little bit as where future prospective floors may be. At the moment, I'm down on bedrock, simply because it connects up with the entire town's tunnels. Town's tunnels? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so here we go. This is down at bedrock level, and this is where I'm kind of, you know, just getting stuff built. Four Leaf said he left something for me. Oh, he left me a BDU top. What a special guy. Yeah, so there we go. So, and if we come out here, there we are. So I'm at the end of the tunnel right now, and you know, and there's my front door. So there you go. That's a quick tour of what's going on. Now, my plans as far as the rest of this series are concerned, you know, I'll next time around we'll do some building, and I'll talk you through the various pitfalls and probably throw myself off the edge of the building on a couple of occasions. I'm sure you will find that engaging. And then we'll, you know, we'll do some adventuring and the like, and I shall tag in some of my cohorts in order to make this exciting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. If you want to join this server, you can do so by joining Bad Company. See the Patreon support link in the description for this video. Subscribe. There you go. That's the thing you should do. Subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. And I'll be back very more. Yeah, I'll be back very more with soon of the same. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.